The live stream should be going in a second now.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Mauro. I
Can
am
you just make your presentation full?
okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there we go.
Uh, I am a Oracle certified professional. I have some Oracle certifications, and currently I work with Oracle Apex applications and Oracle developing. Okay. And I will explain basic concepts about Oracle database. First, I will present a first introduction for the origin of this database. Oracle database is was created by, for these three persons: Larry Ellison, Bob Miner, and Ed Oates. These three men create the Oracle database. And this time, in the 70s, uh, the computer market had a boom, and many solutions of stored data appears. But the main architectures or data models are file system, hierarchical databases, and network databases. This causes some problems related replicated data. Okay, data re redundancy on data, and the relational databases are is a solution for this type of data. And the Oracle and the Oracle creates a database to resolve this problem. And on and in the release 2 of this database, Oracle Oracle bought this version. Okay, Oracle database was the first commercially RDBMS of the world. IBM had a database in this time, had a relational database in this time, but the first company to buy RDBMS are Oracle. Uh, on relational database needs some properties to execute transactions concurrently. Okay, uh, because the concurrence have some problems and some solutions. In this case, this solution are created to resolve the concurrence problem. I have these four properties: atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Atomicity is a property that a transaction executes entire. All statements inside the transaction must be executed. If one statement failed, all transaction failed. Okay. For example, I have one table, and this table have other weak entities, and I need I need to save data inside the main database and the weak entities, and I type some insert commands. If one insert command failed, all transaction failed. All all insert commands failed too. Okay. And the consistency property. After a transaction running, the database must be consistent, must be continually consistent. In other words, the validate of the data is maintained. Okay. Isolation. Isolation is a property that each transaction, each transaction is running separated. One transaction don't interfere in another transaction. And durability, after a transaction running, the data changes persist. Okay. I bring this definition about Oracle database. I will read for you. Oracle database is a multimodal relational database management system, RDBMS, developed by Oracle Corporation. It is designed for storing, retrieving, and managing data efficiently in a high scalable, secure, and reliable environment. Oracle database supports both structured and unstructured data and offers advanced features such as high availability, performance tuning, data warehousing, and support for distributed computing. It is widely used in enterprises for mission-critical applications and offers tools for managing complex transactions, large-scale databases, and cloud integrations. Uh, Oracle uh, Oracle so this this database editions. The first option is Oracle Database Express Edition. This the user can download this database free, but it is a basic version. Many uh, many features, many advanced features are not available in this edition. For example, you don't have multilingual engine and Express edition. You don't you don't have many network features in Express edition. You don't you don't can create wallets and other. It, it depends of the version and the old versions. You cannot create wallets or ACL or ACL for the users. Okay. Oracle Database Standard Edition is a entry edition for companies. This edition is a strong edition, but don't have the features the features like Enterprise Edition. Oracle Database Personal Edition is the same of Enterprise Edition. Have the have all features uh, there are in Enterprise Edition. But Personal Edition is for one user. Only one user uses the Personal Edition. Is for the uh, the period for Personal Edition is the are developers. You have a Personal Edition in your machine, and you can develop using this edition. Oracle Database Enterprise Edition Oracle Database Enterprise Edition is a better option for companies and on-premise environments. Okay, is the main option for companies that using on-premise databases. And Oracle Autonomous Database is a cloud version of Enterprise Edition, but Autonomous Database is auto-managed. In other words, DBAs don't have to execute all tasks that uh, that he executes on Enterprise Edition. For example, you can configure backups and restores. You can configure many features an autonomous database, and autonomous database do it for you. Okay. Uh, to index creation, Oracle Autonomous Database creates index automatically for you based on the statistics, for example. I have three types of autonomous database. I have autonomous transaction data, processing database, autonomous data warehouse database, and autonomous JSON database. Autonomous transaction processing is a database for general use. You can create data warehouse on transaction processing. You can create columns that store JSON objects, but the 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 objective of autonomous processing is processing uh, online applications. Okay, autonomous data warehouse database uh, is for data warehouse applications. You can optimizations for perform data warehouses. And autonomous this database is like a MongoDB. Is a database based on documents. Okay, but with all Oracle infrastructure and all Oracle features. Is a powerful database for JSON. Multi-tenant architecture. Multi-tenant architecture is an architecture of all Oracle databases since 12c edition, 12c release. Before the 12c release, until the 12c release, uh, all databases needs installed in one server. You have one server or one cluster with only one database. After the 12c edition, you can install multiple databases in the same server or in the same cluster. You have a container database, and in the container database, you have a root. Root is common information between all databases and common processes, common features. Okay, and you have each database pluggable. PDB is pluggable database. CDB is container database. You can have multiple PDBs inside in the same server. The basic architecture of Oracle database. The basic architecture is like this image. This image is a simplification of Oracle architecture. You have a user process. User process is a process created in your machine, in your operation system. For example, you open your SQL developer or your Toad or SQL Plus. Your operation system creates a user process for this program. When you connect with the server and the server opens for you a session and a connection, and the server is created a server process. This server process is isolated for you, and the server process uses a slice of the memory called PGA, Private Global Area. On the private global area, running your private code, okay? Uh, the server process access the is inside of the database instance and access the SGA. SGA is System Global Area, is a shared memory on the server, shared with all users. Okay. In this architecture, I have a shared pool. Shared pool contains a representation of all commands sent for the database. For example, you send a select instruction. The select instruction is stored on shared pool, like a representation uh, is a parsed command. The parsed command is stored here. The execution plan is stored here. Okay. On the database buffer cache, uh, uh, they are charged all data files in use. For example, you you send a command select uh, and that running an employee table data. The employee table is the employee table that blocks is charged for database buffer cache and is stored here while the process use the data. Read log buffer is a stack for all change on data. All data changed, all changes in the data is stored in read log buffer, like a stack. And when the server process end, the read buffer is stored in the read files. But the opposite, it's possible. Read files are charged to read buffer too. The large pool is where the Oracle database stores the data when you proceed a backup or a restore, okay? And the Java pool, and inside the Oracle database architecture, there is a Java virtual machine. You can run Java code inside the Oracle database. And the JVM memory is the Java pool. Okay? And background processes. The database has many processes to write the data, to monitor in the database, and so on. And the database consists in data files, radio log files, and control files. Control files are metadata of the database. Languages. You have many languages that running on Oracle database. You have SQL, PLSQL, and multilingual engine. SQL is a language for your recover and managing your data and your manipulating your data. Okay. PLSQL is a programming language for the database. It's a main programming language used on Oracle database. And multilingual engine is other languages. And currently Oracle supports C, Java, and JavaScript code. And in the future, Oracle can create other languages inside the database. SQL is divided in many subdivisions. First subdivision that you see is DQL, Data Query Language. Data Query Language is a language to recover the data from the database. And this example, select ID, name, hire date from employee. DML, Data Manipulation Language, is a language for you manipulate your data. For example, insert an employee name, hire date, values, POI, and the data, the hard date. You can other commands such as update and delete in this category. DDL, Data Definition Language. This language is the objective of this language is allow the user creates objects into the database. For example, create table employee ID number always. Okay, this command create a table with 3 columns: ID, name, and hard date. But you can create videos, can create procedures, functions, and packages, synonymous, and other objects. DCL, Data Control Language. Data Control Language is a language used for allow or disallow the users, the privileges for the users. In this case, I have grant and revoke. The main commands are grant and revoke. For example, Teddy needs to select the table employee. I consider this privilege to Teddy with this command, grant select on employee to Teddy. And if that not need any more from the to the employee table, I execute the revoke command. DTL, Data Transaction Language. It's a language for transactions for your persist your data. If your database is with the option out commit off, all commands must finish it with the command commit, or in the case of the fail, you use rollback command. And in this example, I create a PL SQL block, but it's not needed. Okay. I execute update employee set name Clark, where ID equals 15. And after all commands, I type the command commit. Okay. MLA, multi-language engine. And on multi-language engine, I can create Java code and using this way. Create Java source name and reload as, and I define my class, and I define my static method. Inside this static method, I can run multiple classes, multiple objects, but all final codes must be into a static method. For I call this code inside a function or procedure. And after I define my source code, or I I I I must create my subprogram. In this case, I create a function. Create or replace function reload returns varchar as language Java. Reload.reload, I call the static method and return the Java type. In this case, a Java string. Okay? Uh, I can load this source code as a jar into the database, into the jar lib, um, into the jar lib uh, file system. Okay, and, JavaScript language. If I may use the JavaScript code in my database, I can use the syntax. Create or replace ML module, JS module. I can you can rename when conform your need, and language JavaScript as here I put my or I type my JavaScript code, and here I create procedures or functions to correspond this this code. Okay. In this case, and this slide, there is a mistake. Instead of procedure is function here. Okay. Create or replace procedure grid to correspond the function grid here. In this case, this function don't have a return. Then I create a procedure. Uh, there are a mistake here too. Return number don't need this return. As a module, JS module, and here I put the signature of the function. And in second case, create or replace function, non-procedure, create replace function concat str1 varchar, str2 varchar2, return varchar2 as module. I reference it by my GS module created here, and I call the signature of concat function, concat string string. Okay, and if I need to create a C code, uh, create if you need call C code, you can create a library to correspond your C library. Okay, and you can call here. Where you replace fn_sum. fn_sum exists exist in my functions library. Okay, and I define my function here, and I reference my function here, library my functions, and here I I call my signature of the function. Then that's it, guys. I done my presentation.
Perfect. Very, very good, Mauro. Mauro, I do have a question. Um,
Y-
what do you think is the biggest catch of using an Oracle database compared to other databases? What do you think is
mm,
the, how can I word this? How can Oracle database perform better compared to other databases?
for any reasons. For example, Oracle database is is very scalable. Uh, for example, in the Oracle Rock, you can add other nodes, other cluster nodes, indefinitely, and
Mhm.
you can improve uh, your processing power indefinitely. And it's true for storage and the features for replication in the database. You have the Golden Gate. Golden Gate replicates easily your databases, and you can multiple instances of the same database. And if you inside in the first database, you inside in the any database too. Okay, and Oracle database is very scalable. Other database don't have uh, don't have the advanced features like Oracle for this case. It's more complicated to create structures, equal structures in SQL Server or MySQL. But today, MySQL is Oracle database too, but don't need the advanced features. And the Oracle uses many AI features to managing itself. And and you need the minimal DBA work.
Mhm.
Oracle database is managed by itself.
Perfect. And is the database the strongest product of Oracle? Because I know that Oracle has different tools too, right?
Yes,
Is the database the strongest product of them?
yes, yes.
Got it, got it. You guys, does anybody have any questions? Does anyone here work with Oracle too? Or has ever worked with Oracle? No one. Think you're the special one here. You're using Oracle. So I do have another question. So a lot of the Oracle certifications, they're free, right? You can go into the Oracle website and see a lot of tools that are free to use. Are there any that you would recommend for people that are starting out and want to get into Oracle?
Yes, on the OCI today, you have many free features on a free time.
Can you
Uh,
show it to us? Sharing your screen.
yes, um, let me open. It's in the on the browser.
Mhm.
when you create a OCI account, you Oracle give you free uh, $3,000 to spend on the cloud. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can test the all cloud for 30 days, but you have some features, uh, some free features. Looks uh, like let machine network storage. That you have this feature is free for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
AI machine learning or for data science, Oracle digital assistant. You have some features for language processing and speech, vision, com computational vision.
And I see
Uh,
that there's a tag for always free courses.
oh,
Do you see the light green one? See,
yes.
yeah.
On Oracle, my Learn platform, you have many courses free.
Mhm.
Okay, about many subjects. For example, you starting learning, get Oracle certified, oh, explore free learning. You can put search account and for that payload manager, show more. Application management, application developer. Oh, back. Oh, customer service. You can search here,
Mhm.
and all these codes are free.
Very good. I'll make those links available on RimNote if anyone is interested to access,
Yes,
which I think will be very interesting. I know some other student here at Giga uses Oracle. I think it's dinner, if I'm not mistaken. Dinner from also from 7 p.m. class.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So I think that will be interesting to talk to him about it too. And Mauro, do you have a LinkedIn that you would like to share with us
yes.
so people can connect and message you if they have any questions? All right. So everyone, we have Mauro's LinkedIn here on the chat, so we can all connect to him and text him any questions that we have. Very insightful presentation, Mauro. I know we have some big database people at Giga. That would have been a really interesting presentation for them to look at, especially Carlos, but unfortunately he did not come today. But you explained it in a sense that we could understand it step by step. So I think it was very interesting and that was a very good talk. Does
Okay.
anybody have any final questions before we wrap up for the day? Is everybody good? Come on, you guys are so quiet today.
Hmm.
Think
It's
people
okay.
are feeling tired.
Maybe I'm more open, and I mean, like a topic to be more open is software architecture instead of Oracle, since it's such a specific stack, right? Maybe you guys
Yes.
have a question about software architecture.
Yeah.
Leonardo, have you got any experience in software architecture?
Software sector, only the front-end applications. Back-end applications, not.
I see. And do you have the goal of becoming a software architect one day, or it's not something you want to touch on?
Maybe I prefer the architecture of the front-end applications and improve the performance on the front end. But I think it's good to know the back-end and the infrastructure architecture.
Awesome. I hope
I
you
do
learn
want
something
to
today.
eventually get into software architecture, but first I need to code before learning how all the system works. So I think for me, this is a very interesting talk, just so I can understand it better what I'm getting into, right? And I'll definitely check the Oracle free courses too.
There are many free courses, and the free tire. I would. I I mu- I must to prepare to separate the free tire products, but
Mhm.
and uh, but now I can search the free tire options.
Yeah, it's easy to filter them out once you have the link. There's the
Okay.
free trial and then the always free. The always free are gonna be the ones that are gonna be available forever. So
Yes, but
yeah,
I remember that you have a virtual machine with two CPUs, and you have one Oracle Autonomous Database instance free. Oracle, two machines, two virtual machines composing two virtual machines with two OCPUs, one Oracle Apex available, and some one Oracle machine learning available, and other features, other.
mhm. Perfect, perfect. All right, everyone. Think we should be good to wrap up now. Mauro, once again, thank you so much for the presentation. It was very, very good, very insightful. And anybody, if you guys would like to connect with Mauro and talk about system architectures or even Oracle, please feel free to text them on LinkedIn. So
Thank you,
let's, of
Anselmo. Thank you, guys.
course. All right, let's wrap up with a picture. You guys are feeling shy today. Hey, Denard, are you gonna be here? Felipe, Laddie? No one?
Let me take the. It's okay.
There we go.
Let me take a picture. One, two, three, and yeah. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for being here. Felipe showed up at the last second. Sorry,
Shut up,
Felipe, too late. Too late. Your mic is off, by the way.
I was trying to turn on my webcam, but the computer is very slow. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
better
okay.
one. All right. Great to see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you on Monday.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.